Okay, wait. So technically, we are live right now. Wait. Yeah, this day. If you go on YouTube, like ahorita,
Yeah,
people are able to view it. Let me just make sure that everything's running good, and we should be live already.
I like that. Hoy Nomas podcast with the belt. That's
Same.
dope.
Yeah. Chat GPT way.
That shit.
So way, it's changing the fucking game way.
The AI.
Yeah, la neta. 28 seconds. Yeah, everything's looking clean from my end.
Nice.
And we are freaking live. This is going to be episode 1 of the fight series with Oinomas podcast. The main reason why I'm doing this series is because honestly, I love boxing, I love UFC, and many times I don't want to mix my content with any of the other type of content I currently do. So this is specifically for anybody that's interested in boxing, UFC, and mainly I want to do it whenever there's new up and coming fights, or if there's any like breaking news with boxing or anything related to fights. And today I'm super excited that not only has Mr. Frank Barajas has been here on the podcast prior, but this man himself, not only does he live boxing on a daily basis, but he freaking breathes boxing. So I wanted to have him here for the first episode here on Oinoma's podcast fight series, Mr. Frank Barajas.
Thank you, bud. Thank you for having me. Excited for this one.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you taking the time. I know you're always busy.
Yeah, man. I just got done training a couple kids, so
Yeah.
got some time.
So right before the podcast, you were mentioning that you are now 100% trainer, doing it full time.
Yeah, finally doing full time coaching. I coach from 7 in the morning to like nine at night.
Oh shoot, doing nine
Yeah,
o'clock.
yeah.
And how's that going for you? You're liking it?
It's tough. It's tough, but I love it. What more can I ask for?
Yeah, that's what they say, right? That be careful, not necessarily be careful what you wish for, but at times, the dream is not easier than a regular 9 to 5. At times, the
Yeah.
dream it's a lot harder because it takes a lot of effort and time and sweat and tears.
Yeah, yeah. Because before I was working, I had like a 9 to 5, and then from there I would go to the boxing, and then things got good for us. Then I got my pro, so they got busy, so I had to travel to take him to spar, and they would just cut into the time. So I just took that took that chance and just went with it, and so far so good.
Nice, praise the Lord, man!
Yeah,
Congratulations,
man.
brother. I know you
Thank you.
guys are freaking killing it right now with your boxer. How many fights has he? Has he? I think he's been winning consecutively, right?
Yeah, he's officially 12-0 now with 7 knockouts.
Oh shoot, that's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
So the last time we talked, he was about, what was he, 6-0?
Wow,
I
I
think
think
so. Yeah.
so. Wow, that's insane. That's freaking.
Yeah. So
So congrats again with that.
yeah, thank you. We stayed busy, man. Then we got the opportunity to fight with 360 Promotion,
Yeah.
and we fought there 4 times, and yeah, he's officially gonna get signed by 360 Promotions.
Nice.
Yeah, things are good. Things are looking better, man.
Yeah, praise the Lord. Especially you doing
Yeah,
the freaking the boxing thing, training full time. That's a blessing with
yeah,
itself.
it definitely is, man. It's cool when you live your dream, but it's just people get intimidated by it sometimes. It gets hard, but you
Yeah.
just gotta stick to it, man, and just keep going with it.
Nice. I like that. And I for
Yeah,
sure a lot of people get intimidated by that and they don't take that leap of faith in order for them to
yeah,
make the dream actually happen. Uh,
yeah. Because it took me a while because I was kind of like in it, and then working,
yeah.
and I just finally just was scared of taking that jump until I said, just might as well do it.
Nice.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yep. All right, Mr. Frank Barajas. So as we mentioned before we actually went live, this is like, I think this weekend I haven't been excited aside from my personal life, right? But I haven't been this excited for a boxing match or a boxing weekend in quite a bit of time, to be exact. And I think the last time I was like super just blown away was when Ryan Garcia fought Devin Haney, and it just so
Yeah,
happens that this weekend not only is Ryan Garcia fighting as the main event, but we also have Devin Haney. I think he's the fight prior to the main event. And
yeah, he's a co-main.
yeah, yeah, and man, I'm freaking pumped. What are your thoughts with that, bro?
Nah, I think the whole card overall is actually good because you got three fights that could be main events on themselves.
I agree, agree. So
And
so for the people that don't know, we have, like Mr. Frank Barajas was mentioning, we currently have Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, and Devin Haney fighting this Friday night. And what's crazy to me, I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure you know, right? But what's crazy to me is that this is going to be the first event that's taking place in Times Square out in the open.
yeah,
How do you
yeah, I
feel
heard
about
about that.
yeah, how do you feel about that? Being that the fight is taking place in Times Square and wide open, I think it's going to be open to the public evenly.
I think they're not. It's not going to be open to the public anymore.
Oh, it's not.
No, I think from what I heard last time, I think people are gonna have to pay tickets, or just gonna be like more of like VIP people now.
Oh shoot! Because prior to that, they were saying that it was going to be open to the public. So a lot of people were saying, "Hey, well, what about security? What about it like X, Y, and Z? It's going to be too crazy for like that large of a crowd."
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think it's gonna be more like just that more famous people that are gonna be around there. But that's the last thing I heard. But who knows?
Yeah, and something else that I hadn't even thought about, since it's going to be one in Times Square, right? But
Yeah.
it's going to be wide open. What do you think about the weather? Like, it's going to be super cold.
Oh, it's gonna be too cold. I would I wouldn't stand out there to watch no three fights. Well, four fights. But
Yeah,
it's gonna be real cold. But it's cool, man. Something different. You haven't seen that before.
right.
I mean, that guy, the new promoter guy, whatever he is, Turkish, is just trying to do something different.
Yeah, yeah. He's for sure doing something different. Now, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about everything that he's doing right now in the boxing community?
I think it's good. It shakes up boxing.
Yeah,
Because you haven't really seen nothing like this in a while.
I
And
agree. I agree.
he just wants everybody to fight the best to fight the best.
Yep, I
And then
agree.
it fell on these three guys. And I mean, we'll see what happens at 140.
Yeah. Oh, going back to the weather, you know what's kind of smart about Teofimo Lopez? Not sure if you saw that there was a podcast with all of them, or an interview with all of them, and
Yeah,
Teofimo Lopez was not wearing a jacket or anything. He was actually wearing just like, I think he was wearing like coveralls or overalls
yeah,
and without a shirt. So I think he was already getting used to the weather.
yeah. Well, he's from New York himself, so he's
Yeah,
probably already used to it
yeah,
regardless.
that's true. So with that being said, I think he already has an advantage out there. Or what do you think?
I think so. Knowing he's from New York, I think he definitely has somewhat of an advantage.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Did you see that interview by any chance?
yes, was it the one where they're all four of them were at?
Oh shit! I think we lost our guest. We lost our guest. Hopefully he's able to join in again. We lost our guest. Well, anyways, while I get Mr. Frank Barajas back into the live stream, um, yeah, what I was mentioning, it was they had a whole um let's see, they had a whole interview and podcast scenario where Teofimo Lopez was the only one up in from all the fighters. He was wearing nothing, and everybody else was wearing jackets and all that. And I think he's already getting acclimated to being out there in that cold weather. So once they get into the actual event, then he's not really taking that too much into or that effect into his fighting. But my personal thing that kind of struck me the most is that Ryan Garcia seems very, very different now. It almost seems like he's not himself. He seems more reserved in comparison to the past. I think what it's actually been a whole year that Ryan Garcia has been like pretty much banned from boxing. He got 1 year ban from boxing, and now it seems like he got more mature. I believe he's back with his fiance or girlfriend, and yeah, you can tell his demeanor is a lot different. He's more serious. He was barely even talking in this interview. And sorry, I'm trying to get Mr. Frank Barajas back into the stream. Let me see if I can get him, and we'll continue this. Sorry about that. Sorry, but this is the thing about going live. You never know what to expect. Never know what to expect. Just 1 second. Let's see if we can get him in. Okay, I just messaged him, and hopefully he's able to join in. Uh, we'll take a quick breather, and we'll see. But more than anything, I'm just super, super excited for this weekend. I think Friday, as we were mentioning, we have um, Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. Uh, the co-main event, we have Rolly, not Rolly. We have Ryan Garcia versus Rolly. We have Devin Haney, which he's going to be fighting Ramirez, and then the third fight is going to be Teofimo Lopez against Barbosa. All of this, like Mr. Frank Barajas was saying, that all of these fights could be uh, main event cards. And I don't see Frank calling in. Let me see what happened. Well, there we go. We got him back again. Yeah. Oh shit! No, no, no worries. Let me just add you back into the stream, and let me just assign you, uh, right there. We got him back,
Yeah, we're
fellas.
back.
We got him back,
Hey,
boys.
this is what happens when it's live, man. This is
Yeah,
what
yeah,
happens.
exactly. There's a wait.
I
Wait, I
know.
almost had a freaking panic attack. Wait.
Now they called me and I was like trying to like hang it up and they just kept calling. I was like, these man.
It's all good. Wait, almost got a panic attack. It's one of those things like, ay, wait, ahora qué hago?
Hey, it makes it much that better. No, it's
Yeah,
way better.
exactly. Wait, pero have you ever had to like talk in front of the like boxing crowd, like after a fight or anything like that?
Myself, no.
Mm.
My fighter has.
Oh shit! Has
Nah,
he ever
but nah,
told?
but once I'm up there, it just, I
It,
mean, it just comes natural.
yeah, especially with all that freaking adrenaline, you're already up there. Way, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like before he walks out, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Right in the back, I'm nervous. But once we're walking and we get in, I just it's gone.
Hell yeah.
It's good time.
Hell yeah. It's crazy how the mind works, right? Your mind is kind of like trying to protect you from like, oh man, what if this happens? What if that happens? And you just never know what to expect. But once you're there, it's like it's now or never.
And then you're thinking about like I'm in the corner telling them. You just it's always in the back of my head. It's like, dude, like thousands of people are watching. It's hard, but I'm just so zoned in. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and dive into that. I was mentioning while you got cut off that Ryan Garcia from being I think he was banned for about a year, and now looking at him being back, it almost seems like it's a whole brand new Ryan Garcia. What are your thoughts
Yeah.
with that?
No, yeah, man. I mean, obviously he was going through a lot of mental things, and like he was saying he was drinking, smoking. I mean, it gets you. It's hard, man. Being a boxer is hard.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if he did the steroids, but he's looking, he's looking better. He's ready to go.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody keeps on saying that it was very minimal, that it shouldn't even affect in anything from that fight. Do you feel
I
like
mean,
what are your thoughts with that?
I don't know, man. I mean, you do any type of drug and you take a little bit, it's gonna give you some type of effect, right?
Yeah. So would you say that aside from everything, would you actually give Ryan Garcia the win, or would you say that Devin Haney still has a zero?
Nah, I would definitely give Ryan the win.
Agree.
I think what gave him the win and what made him look crazy strong was at the weight. He
Yeah,
came in heavier.
but it was only like 2-3 pounds, right?
No, well, he missed weight,
Right.
and then when he came in the next day, he was still heavier. He was a bigger guy.
Right, right. But technically, he was only based on the actual like the weigh-ins. He was only like 2-3 pounds heavier, right? I think.
Yeah, he was like 2 3 pounds heavier, but you rehydrate the night before,
Right,
so
right.
he probably blew up to like maybe 160, 155,
But
or
if
something like that.
I think what's his name, Tank Davis did the same thing for him. He did it under the contract, but he pretty much
But
had
yeah, but Tank, I think what Tank was that you had to weigh in at 135, and then the next day you had to weigh in at a certain weight as well before
right, right. So there was no like I think it was the
the
dehydration.
rehydrate. Yeah, he rehydrated him like the next day, so he
That's
couldn't
that's
be. Yeah,
that's insane.
and boxing's crazy, man. When your name is big and you're one of the top dogs up there, you can do what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Mayweather did it a lot.
Yeah,
Canelo
big
did
time.
it. Everybody does it.
Big time. All right, so let's get into it so we don't extend this too long.
Yeah.
We can start from the bottom. So I guess we can say Teofimo Lopez against Barbosa. Who do you think, or who are you rooting for? Not only who are you rooting for, but who do you think is going to take the win?
I feel that maybe. Later, Brita. Oh man, I'm putting more for Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
Yeah, because I mean Barbosa's a good fighter and all that. Um, and he has a lot of talent. Don't get me wrong, right? He's up there for a reason. But if it's the right Teofimo Lopez that shows up, oh yeah, it's over. Isn't you know what I mean?
I agree. I agree.
But yeah, I mean, I want Teofimo Lopez, but I've been kind of on the edge on it because the little things he's doing, the showing that he's not taking it serious and kind of messing around, kind of makes me think like, hey, is he not taking it serious like when he fought Cambosas? You know what I mean?
Right, 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 right. But I think he learned his lesson from that fight because I think he was showing off too much that it
Yeah,
backfired on him. But now I think he learned that. But now what he's trying to do now, I think he's trying to become a showman. That he's trying to sell the fight.
yeah,
In that
yeah,
interview, he was the only one that was actually speaking out. He was actually he sold the whole interview.
yeah. He was definitely trying to sell it, but I mean, some people like it, some people don't, right? But I just from the last time he did stuff like that, it didn't go well, right?
Yeah.
And he's always been like that, right? He's always joking around and talking smack. But this time he went low. He was going crazy. But who knows, man? If he's just using it to sell the fight and just hype it up, you know what I mean? All cool. But as long as he shows up and he shows like the 100% the Teofimo Lopez that we've all seen before when he fought Lomachenko and past champions, I think he could pull it off.
Yeah, I agree. So the the third fight, our predictions, Teofimo Lopez takes it. At least from my end, Teofimo Lopez, Frank Barajas, Teofimo Lopez as well.
Teofimo Lopez,
Yeah,
yeah,
I agree. I think right now Barbosa, I think he's too caught up in his feelings. He's too emotional for the fight because
yeah,
every time that Teofimo Lopez says something like outlandish, Barbosa, you can tell he always has a reaction, and he's
yeah.
never taking it lightly.
Yeah, because Barbosa is taking it more professionally, right?
Right.
Kind of just coming in, relax. I'm here to fight and this and this. And I mean, it's cool. It's always good to do that. But like, and I'm that more type of like, I'd rather have my fighter do that, right? As a coach,
Right.
more calm. Don't talk too much crap. But like, when 2025, boxing has changed so much, and
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. You got to sell it.
Yep, exactly. Not only do you have to be a very good athlete, but at the same time you have to be a showman and use social media for your advantage.
Yeah. So if it's a Teofimo Lopez that we all want, I think he gets him in a decision.
Down decision? Yeah,
Yeah, hey,
I agree. I
but
agree.
Barbosa has a chin, man. Like he
Yeah.
hasn't. He, you got to give him some. You got to give him some credit, you know. So
Yeah. Okay.
I think it goes all the way.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point. I hadn't thought about that in what way he would win. I think yeah, decision as well. I agree with
Yeah, I think it would be a split decision for sure.
Yep. Okay, now the second one, and this one is very interesting because right before the podcast, you said you were actually, you got to see firsthand one of the fighters, and we'll get into it. So Devin Haney
See
versus.
you tomorrow. Friday. Yeah, yeah. I got the kids leaving. All
All
right.
good, bro. All good, bro. So Mr. Devin Haney against Ramirez. Talk to me about that. What's your feelings with that fight? Because this is freaking crazy to me. This fight has a lot of impact to what can happen on the near future.
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, because if Devin Haney doesn't show up, he's not getting his rematch.
That'll be crazy. Now, do you think that's actually factual though? Because I feel like, how would you feel as a fan if Devin Haney loses? Would you even care to watch the Ryan Garcia fight now?
I mean, I would say yes, just because the fact is just like something has to happen there.
Yeah,
Something. I mean, there's bad blood. They hate each other now, right?
right.
So they took away the win from Ryan. So they definitely have to run it back and like how David Haney wants him. He wants him clean, right?
Yeah.
So for sure, I would still see it. I would still be excited for it if he were to lose this week, this Friday.
But at the same time, it would like bring down Devin Haney's status, right? Because to my point
Yeah,
of view, it already brought down Devin Haney from losing in that matter against Ryan Garcia. It
yeah,
Oh man, like freaking Ryan Garcia demolished him. Way.
yeah. Now Ryan. I remember watching it. I'm on my way up to where was I going? Where's I going? I was going to Santa Ana because I think I had one of my other fighters fighting that weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I was gonna head to like Florida or something like that.
Mm.
Or no, I was actually going to the UK.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I think so. And yeah, I was watching out the way up, and yeah, sure enough, all this was going on.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
so even if Devin Haney were to lose, you would still be interested in watching the Ryan Garcia fight. But now the question is, who are you rooting for, and who do you think is going to take the fight?
You know what? I mean, Devin Hayes a good fighter, right? He's up there for a reason. But I saw Ramirez in camp. He hits hard, bro.
So what do you mean you saw Ramirez in camp, like in person?
So I had my other fighter sparring at his gym that he trains at Robert Garcia's,
Yeah.
and we were able to see him spar a little bit and actually, work out.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah. So okay, I think Ramirez has a very, very good chance. Why? Because I feel like Devin Haney, his morale is destroyed, bro.
yeah,
His morale
yeah.
is destroyed. Losing in that way, in the way that he lost against Ryan Garcia, I think right now he has so many thoughts running through his mind. Come on, he even had a freaking lawsuit against Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, it was a bunch of. I mean, at the end of the day, man, I think the lawsuit was stupid, man. You're a combat fighter. You get hit
Ag-
for a living. It happens. How
Agree.
you gonna sue somebody for doing something like that? Regardless if he did do steroids or he didn't. I mean, it is what it is. Like it happened. He should have took the loss as a man. But I mean, some people. I mean, they want their oh. It is what it is. You
Yeah,
can't.
yeah. Even in that same interview, he said he still has a oh. I guess record wise he still does it, but just
Yeah.
recently I just saw that Golden Boy he uploaded a YouTube video, the whole fight of Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
and the title of the video was "History Won't Be Erased" or something like that. And like, because everybody knows exactly what happened. He got freaking
Yeah.
destroyed, dropped like 3 or 4 times, I believe.
Yeah. No, he was hurt. He
Yeah,
was definitely hurt, bro.
for sure. So
But
your predictions, Ramirez takes it?
with the situation going on and what I've seen, damn, that's I want Ramirez to win,
Yeah.
right? Because he's a great like ex champion. He fought for the Olympic team in the U.S. Um,
But he's a little bit older,
and
right?
he's on the older side too. Like he's on. I mean, I don't want to disrespect, but he's not how he used to be a few years back. He's been in some wars.
Yeah, I agree. So Ramirez or Haney?
I mean, my heart said Ramirez, but my boxing, saying Devin Haney, but we don't know how Devin Haney's gonna take a shot. Because Ramirez, I'm telling you, Ramirez is cracking.
Yeah,
He cracks.
really?
He cracks, bro.
Oh,
And I'm telling you, he he probably hits harder than Ryan Garcia.
oh, shoot. Yeah, just Ryan Garcia's fucking fast.
Yeah.
Okay,
So damn, man, it's a hard one, man, because it's just we don't. It's just because the fact you don't know how Devin Haney's gonna come in, right? Is
right.
he gonna be like a little bit nervous? Is he gonna be able to take a hit? And Ramirez is a power puncher. He's gonna come and get you,
Yeah,
right? Or is Devin Haney gonna box him and move around, right? So
yeah. I
so
okay. I'll give you my prediction. I think my heart wants Ramirez to win just because of the way that Haney was like. First of all, I think Haney was always too cocky, or whatever, and he was never like.
yeah,
To my point of view, he was boring. Right, all he had
yeah.
was mainly the jab. Right, his fights were never like too exciting for me. I want Ramirez to win. Okay, freak it. If I have to make a choice, I say Devin Haney is gonna lose by decision. Why?
A decision.
Yeah, or TKO, or
But
TKO.
you know what? But you know what? If you go, if Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, Devin Haney was actually doing good,
True, true.
and he was banging with him until he just got caught. I mean,
Yeah,
you get caught with Ryan Garcia's left hook, you're gonna get caught.
yeah,
You just can't do nothing about it.
yeah,
But throughout the fight, Devin Haney was actually doing real good. He was actually winning to me,
yeah.
and then he
Oh
just got
man,
caught.
yeah. You got me thinking because technically he got dropped like 3 times and he never got like TKO'd. So you know what? Yeah, you're right. And he got
So
dropped like 3 4 times. That's true. That's a
yeah,
very good point.
but I mean, talking boxing, like what I think people think is gonna happen is Devin Haney, right? Like people think, okay, Devin is younger, but then you got those fans that are like, nah, well, he got beat up. We gotta follow the Mexican fighter. So it's a hard one to choose, right? But like, it's like I seen Ramirez, right, and he's cracking good.
Yeah.
But honestly, like I said, my heart wants him, but the boxing side, like, where's Devin Haney,
Okay. Okay.
and not by Devin Haney's gonna win by most likely.
This decision, it has to be decision, bro.
It's gonna be decision, but I think maybe a split decision. I think it'll be a closer fight than what people think.
I agree. One, because yeah, you know what? I agree. I agree because Ramirez, it's a little bit on the older, and then Devin Haney, I think he's gonna be way too careful now. Way too
Yeah,
careful. So he's gonna be trying to fight from the outside.
yeah. I think he'll keep him at a mid range and just box him and move around. But who knows, man? Like, we all thought Devin Haney was gonna do that with Ryan Garcia, and he was damn near banging it out with him. But
Yeah.
everybody gets caught.
Okay. So our final predictions. We want Ramirez to win. Haney's gonna take it by split decision.
Right, I think it's split. Yeah, like a
Yeah.
close
Yeah.
split decision. Yeah, it's gonna be close.
Yeah. One. The only factor that I'm still kind of like, it's because his morale is destroyed right now.
Yeah, and you know what? And it's gonna be a close fight, but people are gonna be shocked. I wouldn't doubt Ramirez hurts him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a back and forth fight, bro.
Th-
It should be a good one.
That's gonna be crazy. I'm super excited for this one. Super excited.
Yeah.
Now, this one I'm excited. Moving on to the main event, Mr. Ryan Garcia against Rolly Romero. This one I'm not too excited about because I think I already know the outcome.
Right.
I think Ryan Garcia wins, no question about that. What are your thoughts?
I think this fight is already way past due. It's not this fight should have happened at least 3 4 years ago.
I agree. The only thing that they keep on bringing back just to try to sell the fight is the sparring match from years ago. Ryan
Oh,
Garcia.
dude, Ryan Garcia was what 17, 18 or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. That's the only thing
I
they.
mean,
Yeah,
people look, dude. People work. They train. They get better. Ryan Garcia is definitely not the same kid that he was right there.
uh,
He's a whole different fighter now.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not the same thing.
The only thing that Ryan Garcia against Haney, Ryan looked sloppy. He didn't look too clean of a
Yeah,
box.
and that's all. So that's the thing. So came in heavy. I think he just came in reckless. Like, you know what? Devin Haney don't got no power like that. I'm gonna just walk him
True,
in and just let my hands go.
true. That's very true. Like he had no respect against Haney, so
Yeah,
he was able to take a lot of chances and a lot of risks against Haney.
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So Ryan Garcia against Rolly. We both say Ryan.
I say Ryan Garcia knockout.
I agree. I think honestly they're putting Rolly Like same thing with Tank Davis. They're putting
Yeah,
Rolly there just to sell the fight, but to get
yeah,
out.
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Rolly's a good fighter. Obviously, he started late. He's the ex world champion. Can't take that away from him, right?
Yeah,
But he's been in some fights recently where he's definitely gotten beat up, right?
yeah.
And yeah, I think he'll give him a good couple rounds. I think Ryan gets him out in 7.
Yeah, yeah. I think yeah, maybe mid fight. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe I'll give it 9, just because it's Ryan's first fight back in a year.
Yeah.
The ring rust, but I mean, I'd give it about 8, 9 rounds.
Yeah, I agree. But for sure, I think Ryan wins by TKO or knockout for sure. Because
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know if you remember, Rolly already freaking lost one of the fights, but they gave it to Rolly when he fought against this older guy. I forgot his name.
yeah. I forgot his name too. Yeah, and he said that
Oh,
he was the one that hit him the hardest.
what a robbery, bro!
Well,
Robbery
ever since then, that's where he's been going down. It hasn't been saying when he fought Pitbull, he didn't do so good. When he fought Tank, obviously he didn't do so good. Uh, I think he's been caught in a couple more fights that he didn't do so good. But
yeah,
yeah, I mean, you got Ryan Garcia coming back off a year layoff. He's hungry, ready. And it just you know, Brody was gonna get the bad side of it from Ryan.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, Ryan TKO or knockout around the mid rounds. Yeah, Rolly's not. He's being put there because they want to sell the fight, and
Right.
he's good at being a comedian. He's good at just talking smack between one another. But yeah, for sure Ryan has it. And now, based on our predictions, if Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney both win on the rematch, the I guess the top question: who takes the fight, Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney?
On the second fight, if it happens,
If it happens, according to everything I've watched, it has to happen because that was the clause in order for Devin Haney to drop the lawsuit against Ryan, and
okay,
he dropped the lawsuit in order for Ryan Garcia to fight him again.
yeah. Um, well, how would it end? It's because the first fight, dude, it wasn't a bad fight,
Yeah,
right? Other than him getting dropped, he was doing good. Devin Haney was actually doing good,
yeah.
but obviously, like it's just he got a little careless with that blocking that left hook, and it just landed.
Yeah, yeah, he's
No,
he's so fast, bro. He's so
because
fast.
no, he's no. I'll tell you this. I see when Ryan Garcia was with Eddie Reynoso, Canelo's coach.
Yeah,
I was at the gym one day and they were working out. I swear to you, his left hook is so fast. It's crazy, bro. It's fast. Like it's quick, man.
bro. There's been one. I mean, there's been multiple, right? But there was one knockout in specific that I was watching in like real time, right? That
Yeah.
I guess Ryan Garcia knocked out of this boxer. I forgot his name, but then I was like, what the heck? Why did he just drop? And even if you slow down the fight
Yeah.
itself,
I think it was God, I forgot the name. I think it was a Filipino fighter.
I believe so. But even slowing down the freaking like the clip or whatnot, you can barely see the punch.
Yeah.
Freaking mind blowing to me.
Yeah. It's fast, man. Like his left hook is fast. It's fast, man. I'll tell you that. I seen it in person and like timing it is like I don't know how people. It's crazy, man. He's left hook is crazy.
Yeah. So you agree that okay? So did you say who would you
The
predict?
second,
Yeah, the second fight.
it would be hard because the first fight it was a real good fight, right? You
Yeah,
take away the knockdowns, right, and all the stuff that was going on. Devin Haney was doing good, right? He was, and then he got a little careless and he got caught,
yeah.
and he got up every time he got dropped. Let's not take that away, right? He
True.
got up every time, but maybe you know what? I think I would give it to Ryan just because the fact all the BS they came back with. I think
Yeah.
Ryan this time put him asleep.
Bro, if he does that, If Ryan Garcia does that again against Devin Haney, I
Yeah,
think he becomes the face of boxing in that category, in that weight class. And
I think. Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I
Yeah,
think he'll be, obviously Canelo's the face of boxing, in my opinion.
yeah.
But I think he'll be like right there. At
Well,
least,
yeah. I mean, Canelo. I mean, how many more years you got on? I mean, a couple more, 2 more, 3 more years, and then Canelo's. I think he's done. He's
oh,
done a lot already. So I mean, I don't think he do. There's nothing more to do.
I agree. So if Ryan Garcia were to win against Devin Haney, now imagine a rematch against Tank Davis.
Okay, but what weight class? That's the thing.
Yeah, yeah. There's different speculations to that, but I don't think Ryan Garcia would want to make the same mistake to accept all those different.
Oh yeah. Oh, if he fights, say, let's say Ryan knocks out Rolly, and then he fights Devin Haney and knocks him out.
Yeah,
I don't think Tank will want to run that fight,
nah,
especially at 140. Nah, because Tank's a small dude. He's a 135 pounder.
I agree. I agree. So somebody, we got somebody here on the chat that's, they say the left hook will still be the same. I agree. I 100% agree. There's no
Yeah,
freaking way that Ryan Garcia is not going to do the same thing to Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney has no freaking power at all. To my
dude. It's to me. Look, Ryan's left hook is gonna land regardless. No matter what you could do, it's gonna land, and he's quick with it. You give him that little space. If you bring that right hand down, his left foot's gonna land.
Yeah,
And it's happened plenty of times. And he'll set it up, and he's fast. The quickness and the power behind it, it's quick.
I
So
agree.
yeah, definitely the left hook never gonna change. He's always had a good left hook, regardless if he was on stuff or not.
Yeah, I agree. Anything else that we haven't touched about this Friday? Okay, so we talked about the Ryan Garcia versus Rolly. We got Ryan.
Yeah,
Devin Haney against Ramirez. We got Devin Haney. And then Teofimo against Barbosa. We got Teofimo.
yeah,
So I think we agree on this right now. On Saturday, we have Canelo against, I think he's Cuban fighter, right?
yeah.
Bro, I'm not even excited about that one, to be honest with you.
It's a mandatory, man. It is, I mean, he's doing it. I mean, at this point, he could do whatever he wants, right?
Yeah. So what would be the main fight that you would want to see Canelo against?
I think Canelo. I think everybody knows what they want to see. They want to see Canelo versus Benavides.
I agree. I agree. Do you think that fight will ever happen?
Um, Honestly, it's all up to Canelo. I really think it would never happen. I think Canelo is gonna be he's gonna stick to his guns and fight him whenever he wants to type stuff. And
Yeah.
if he doesn't, he doesn't.
Yeah, I agree. He already did his own thing. But
Yeah.
okay, so Canelo against, I don't even know the other fighter's freaking name, to be honest. But do you feel like Canelo takes it, right? No question about it,
Yeah, yeah. To Canelo, I think Canelo takes it.
for sure.
Yeah, because his last couple fights, I mean, Canelo, he's getting older. I mean, I don't think he'll win by knockout, or who knows, maybe because I never really saw the other guy fight, so I really don't know.
Yeah,
But
that's the thing. That's the same way I feel like I've never even seen the other guys fight.
yeah, so I mean, I'll just say Canelo wins by unanimous decision. Like he'll mess him up, but he'll let him go all the way.
I say TKO.
TKO.
Yeah, TKO. I think
If he does, I mean, it wouldn't. Hey, it would help him. It's been
yeah.
a while since he knocked somebody out.
I was gonna say that because a lot of people have been talking about that lately
Yeah,
Canelo has been just cruising by in all of his matches.
yeah, because when he fought Berlanga, and then Berlanga was huge. He was big. So he won decision on that. Munguia the same. I don't know who. I think after that, yeah, it's been a while that he hasn't knocked nobody out.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So
I
I
think
think
so.
he's
I'm not sure.
right. So I think he's gonna try to come in and try to do a statement, right? Like to kind of showcase who Canelo still is.
Well, yeah, and then he's in his first fight with Turkish over there, so
True. Oh
I'm
yeah,
sure
and he,
he's gonna
bro,
want something legit.
bro, and he's getting paid, and now
Oh yeah,
he's gonna.
he's it's money that he won't even spend in his lifetime.
Yeah, exactly. And not only that, but I think prior to this, there was already coming conversations that Canelo was potentially fighting Jake Paul, but because of this fight that they pretty much like gave him endless amount of money, he decided to
Yeah.
drop that fight. But
Yeah. I mean,
Jake Paul is fighting Julio
Chavez
Cesar
Jr.
Chavez Jr.
Man,
Bro,
at this point, Chavez just needs money for some more coke, bro. That's what it is. Let's be honest. Man, I was a Chavez fan, bro. But you know what? Like I'm gonna call it, bro. It is what it is. That dude's just trying to get paid so he can get some more coke at the end of the day.
bro, I couldn't agree with you most, and I feel happy for Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. just to like
Yeah.
just get your money, bro. Like you know
Yeah, it's
what?
cool. I mean, get yourself a fight. You make a little bag. You're chilling, do your thing. But we all know what it is. You know what I mean? The kid is just. It sucks. It sucks that it's going down like that. But what can you do, man? It
Yeah,
is what it is.
I agree. I agree. I just feel happy that he's gonna get like his money and that's it. But Jake Paul's gonna take it. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. already lost against one of the UFC fighters in an older UFC fight.
Silva, yeah,
Older,
Silva,
older. Yeah,
yeah,
Silva.
in
So
Mexico, yeah.
freaking Jake is gonna take it. And okay, so how do you feel about what Jake is doing? Because I think earlier we were mentioning that a lot of like amateur boxers they start off in
Yeah.
TJ. Do you feel like it's
Oh,
valid?
pros.
Yeah. Do you feel like Jake is kind of doing similar thing to build up his credibility? Not necessarily in TJ, but with lower class fighters.
I mean, I mean, it's not bad to start off your career, right? If, as coming up as a pro. I mean, Brian Garcia did it. Devin Haney did it. A lot of fighters did it before, you know. But once you get to that certain level where you need to step it up, obviously you gotta. The level of opponent needs to get better.
Agree. Agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I think we're running into the 40-minute mark. And I just, more than anything, before we end this, if you're new to the stream or just watching this stream right now, just wanted to say that Mr. Frank here, he's pretty much a full time trainer. He's been doing this for years, bro. How many years have you been doing coaching?
I think like 10 plus.
10 plus years. So that's the one of the main reasons why I wanted to have Frank here for the first live stream on the fight series with Nomas podcast, because I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan. I don't really speak too many facts. I just speak on what I watch, and I have my point of view as a fan, right? But now I have somebody here with me that not only freaking practices and trains people boxing on a single every single day basis, but he lives it, he breathes it. So once again, thank you, bro. I appreciate your time and
Man, thank you for having me. It was fun to be on here again, man.
yeah, hell yeah. So we got to do some more, especially if there's some upcoming fights, or maybe we can do a recap of what actually happens afterwards, bro.
Yeah,
That'll
that'd
be
be cool,
dope.
man. Because honestly, bro, we picked our pick, the picks who to win,
Yeah.
but you never know, man. Like Teofimo versus Barbosa, you never know. He's as young. He's older, but he wants it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then Ramirez, you can't count him out either. I'm telling you, he's hitting hard. And
Yeah.
then Rolly, man, let's be honest. Rolly, man, just Ryan's gonna just demolish him. Let's just be
I,
honest.
I agree, bro. I agree.
But yeah,
Oh man, I'm so excited for this weekend. Let's try to do the recap next week or so. Once we know and we've seen everything come into fruition.
hey,
And
yeah, I'm down, man.
and we can pick a day that way we can actually promote it, and I can have time to do the thumbnail and all that. And hopefully if there's anybody here, I think we had like 5 people or 6 people joining in earlier.
Yeah,
But if we actually do the recap, or now let's do it right now. We'll have the recap and we'll just pick a day so we can touch base on what actually happened and give our takes. That way the people that joined in, or if people watch it afterwards, they know when we're gonna do the recap for this.
yeah, that'd be dope. Let's figure out a day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to do it. See that it's gonna be a crazy night, man. It's gonna be a
Bro, I'm
crazy night. So we'll
excited.
see.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you never know. It could be some upsets.
It's
Everybody has a puncher's chance.
I agree, and I'm also excited to see how how the ring and all the freaking event is gonna look like in Times Square.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like Teofimo Lopez where the balls drop, like
yeah,
pause.
that's
That-
crazy. No
yeah.
diddy.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm super excited, bro. Like, and any final words? Anything you want to say, promote or anything like that? That anything you have?
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man, and hopefully the November, October, or possibly starting the next year. I'm gonna be opening my own gym called Raw Talent Boxing in San Diego.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully I can make it, bro. I've been wanting to go up there. Like I do a little bit like of like training here at home just so I can stay active and shit.
yeah,
But hopefully I make it one time to your gym.
yeah. That'd be dope. We probably do one little podcast over there. We make something out of it. You never
Let's
know.
do it, bro. Let's do it. Appreciate your time and being able to, just do this with me, bro. First episode of
Ah,
Fighting
no, of
Series.
course. Hell yeah, excited, man.
Cool. All right. Well, if you're new to the podcast, this is going to be a new series fighting. I think I called it fighting series or something like that. But whenever there's anything happening, any breaking news or any upcoming big fights to the boxing or UFC, I guess atmosphere or whatnot, we're going to be reacting to these videos. I'm going to try to have Frank more often here if he's willing to do so.
Yeah,
Once again,
anytime.
yeah. Well, once again, my name is Angel Houseman and Mr. Frank Barajas. Till next time.
We're out.
Cool. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
And